Peace, YouTube. What's going on? We back with another trending hot topic commentary show where we do all the latest and hottest reaction and reviews. I'm your host, N Lynch. Let's talk. Okay. I want to talk about this video. It's real important to me. Probably one of the most important videos that I has ever uploaded and probably ever will, just due to the simple fact of how important it is and how you know touching it is. So, you know how normally I go into the introduction, talk about make sure you subscribe and all that stuff. I mean, y'all can do that, and I'll probably still say it at the end, but I just want to get straight into this video. I think that it's important for us as a people as a whole to, you know, live a healthy lifestyle. But more so importantly, you know, as black people, as black Americans, I think that it's a conversation that, you know, we need to be having more and more in our community, because it's something that I've noticed that we really don't do as a collective. And it's killing us. You know, we're suffering for it pretty much. Uh so I got a phone call today. My mom called me maybe like 2 hours ago now, and she tells me that my cousin passed away. Passed away this morning. His daughter found him, you know, deceased this morning as she was on her way out for school. Uh you know, my cousin been sick for a while now. We just been, me and the family and stuff, we've been doing stuff like my mom, she's been, you know, trying to have like events and stuff, or not really like big things, but just like little social gatherings and stuff with the family and friends, like little close things, and just having family and stuff over more like we used to. Because my family is huge. My family is real big, and back in the 90s, like late in the 80s, 70s, 80s, in the 90s, like I was around in the late 80s and 90s. That's what I can remember. In like the early 2000s, we were like a close net oriented family, like real big, always doing, you know, things. But somewhere along the line, it like died out. It died down, and you know, it became distance. Like everyone is, it's like groups now. You know, instead of everyone being together as a collective, you just get your little groups. And it's not even just like that with our family. It's like that with a lot of other people that I've noticed too. Like there's not a whole big family oriented as a whole anymore. Now I say that to say because my mom be having all these events and gatherings again, because she's getting up there in age, she's starting to realize the importance of that too. And she realized that while her mom and everything was doing it back in the day, the importance of keeping family together, because deaths and all that stuff, and you know, love and support. So my mom was doing all this stuff recently and having, you know, my family around and my cousin, and she just was like, she disclosed to me that was kind of part of the reason why she started doing it as of late, because she started realizing, she started seeing how sick he was, and she just wanted to, you know, to just have him around family, around support, and she wanted to start doing things. That's why like now every weekend we'll try to like do something, me and like the family, either every weekend or every weekend we'll try to get together, either go over someone's house, eat for dinner, or go bowling, just something, just to, you know, just to be together. I say all this to say that she called me a couple hours ago and told me that my cousin passed away, and you know, he was sick. He was suffering from, you know, diabetes and you know, all the other complications that us as black people always suffering from, due to, you know, lack of, you know, living healthy. You know, it's always a woulda, coulda, shoulda. So I can sit here and tell you, like we had conversations, like me and my cousin personally, I've had conversations with him, years ago prior, back when he was in the beginning stages when it was still reversible. Me and him had conversations because like I told y'all myself, I had to change. And I think this is the reason why I think I can talk about all this stuff because I actually went through it. I was telling him that you have to, if you want change, you want to see change, then you gotta take that effort and do it. And it's something that I gotta start doing myself because I'm gaining weight and everything due to COVID and my accident, and I'm just using that as an excuse, and I'm getting unhealthy again. And I'm like, no, I gotta, like this was kind of a wake up call, something that I needed for me to just get back on my stuff. But um, my cousin never did that. He never changed his lifestyle. He talked about it but never put effort to it, sadly. And this is not no blame anything. It's just something that we as black people we do. We seen our parents do it, our grandparents do it, great parents, our cousins, uncles, everyone. It's just something that we take for granted. I think we really do. I don't really think that it really dawns on us how important that is until it's too late. You get what I'm saying? And I talk about how we always live and learn through experiences, but I wish that sometimes that we can just learn without having to go through those bad experiences. But one would just take heed to something that someone tell us and just try to adopt it from there. Look at someone's bad mistakes and you see their problems and just adopt it. Although some of us do that, but most times we don't, and that's including myself. You know, but I can say that sometimes I do make those changes and say, you know what, I see this going happening with someone else, and I see myself going down that path. Let me try to, you know, uh, correct the course right now before it gets to there. And it's just something that we all gotta pick up on and we gotta learn. You know, so us as black people, traditionally we grew up on soul food, and you know what soul food is? It's a bunch of grease. It's a bunch of food that's not good for you because it was the bottom of the barrel. It was the stuff that we were allowed to eat on plantations and stuff. And us black people, we banging, we good. We know how to turn something out of nothing. So we used all the chitlins and all that stuff and the pig and all the other stuff and the grease, and we made it taste good. That's us. And now today we fast forward is the bomb, is banging, and we love it. But at the same time it's killing us. You know? Exercise, very important. Eating healthy, very important. Sleep, tremendously important. Sleep is like I had the exercise and eating healthy down when I started working out down pack. But one thing I had to start realizing was that third one, that sleep. That sleep is a mug. Something that I do a lot now. I catch up on a lot of my sleep. Well, it depends. Like some days vary because I can be up all night, working and tired as hell, and I'll crash. But when I crash, I'm out. And I'll be out for damn near a day because I just need my body to rest. Because it's kind of like our bodies. Do y'all not realize our bodies are engines? Our bodies are vehicles. It's a machine, and just like all machines, you gotta maintenance it. You gotta oil it. You gotta give it, like, if it start overheating, what you do? You give it a chance to rest, right? You let it rejuvenate. Same thing with us. We got to start doing the same thing. Like our bodies are just biological machines. you know, like, but it's still machines. We just soft tissue machines. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out. I had no real um as y'all can see, I'm like my thought process is all over the place. I had no real format on this video. I had no real order on how to go. I just wanted to sit here and talk to y'all on how I feel. So like I know I'm all over the place, and I know that's usually for me, but like this particular case is just um it's different. But I just wanted to let y'all know that because it's on my mind, and I wanted to say that before I forget it. You know, give everybody their flowers while they here, y'all. That's another thing. You know, all that hating, all the enemy stuff, it's not worth it. It's really not. Even with me, when people try to beef with me, or if I don't like anyone, like myself, and I feel like I'm beefing with someone, I start to look at it and fall back because it definitely not worth it. Like life is too short, and we gotta start cherishing one another. 'Cause at the end of the day, whether we like each other or not, we all family, and that's real talk. That goes for all of us. That goes for blacks, whites, Spanish, Asians, Eastern Europeans, Middle Easterns, whatever you want to call it. We all family because we all part of the same thing. We all on this planet. We all part of the earth. If we all part of this earth, then we all related. We cousins and brothers, all that stuff. So look at it that way. But that's my time, y'all. That's all I wanted to say. God bless. I love y'all. Um, that's something I don't say. I notice a lot. Uh, and I'm gonna try to change that. I might forget sometimes, but I'm gonna try to remember that because I do. I love y'all, and y'all stay up. I'll see y'all. Peace.